Alright guys, so I just want to share my journey to 368. It was a great experience and I just want to show you how I went about getting there. Now this all started in 2019, the beginning of the year. I put out a tweet. This has nothing to do with how I really got there, but this is how I know I got there. I put out a tweet with a lot of goals for the year. Some of the things amongst, subscriber goals, wanting to join Team Crispy with Jonathan Morrison, MKBHD, and them, and a bunch of other goals, as well as doubling my income and things of that matter. But one of the things up there was going to 368. Not only did I put going to 368, I also put meeting Casey. Now I didn't get to meet Casey this time, so I haven't met Casey yet. Let me put that out there. So a good friend of mine who's also a creator, his name is Devin. He runs a channel, CKidTECH, and another good friend of mine, Terry, he runs a channel, Terry Warfield. Both channels super dope. Go check it out. Both of these guys got the invite to a Samsung event. Granted, I didn't get it either. Now I didn't get an invite for myself, but Devin did have a +1, and he really wanted to go to the invite. The only caveat to this invite was there was no expenses paid, meaning you had to get there if you wanted to come. So Terry right off the back said he's not going, he can't go. Devin asks me, do I want to go? I'm sitting here like, yeah, let's go. I'm game for it. I'm all up for the opportunity. So the next hurdle to get over is the logistics. Basically, this is how it goes. We're in St. Louis. There's no straight flights to New York from St. Louis. You have to fly to Chicago, and then from Chicago to New York. That doubles the price. You're basically paying for 2 flights. So then I get to thinking, hey man, people down here in St. Louis drive up to Chicago all the time. Hey, let's just drive to the Chicago airport, fly from Chicago to New York, which was so much cheaper. I mean, come on, $145 each way, back and forth, boom. We on a grind, we on a hustle. Rent a car, we drive 5.5 hours, get to Chicago, fly 2 hours to New York. We are there. Now, this is a dope hotel, super nice. This is the one we chose to room at. Kind of pricey. This was the higher end of our expense, but it was well worth it. Wait till you see the view. But as soon as we get there, our room is not ready. Literally, our room was not ready for about 4 to 5 hours. Why? Because we got in super early. We got into New York, I don't know, like 10 a.m. No room available. Gotta walk around, gotta sightsee, gotta kind of act like a tourist, gotta get some photos, gotta do some things out in the New York streets. Had no choice. So first thing we do, we grab something to eat, then we hit the streets. After hours, we finally are able to check in to our room. But it's not over. It's time to go. Again, we got to get up and we got to go because me and Devin, being that we were going to be in New York and this was on our own dime, we decided to make a bunch of connections. We decided to reach out to all of the brands that we knew in New York, whether we worked with them or we wanted to work with them, just to set up some other things to make sure that we maximize this opportunity of being in New York. So the first brand we had a meeting with was Venta Supply Co. Now these bags are so dope. These are really nice camera bags, very functional. Highly suggest you check it out. You know what I'm saying? Check it out right there. Look, I put some stuff on the screen. Really nice. So we meet up with the owner and creator of Venta Supply Co. We grab the bags, we get these samples. These are like 2019 unreleased samples. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I gotta plug them. Come on now. Look, I forgot to mention, we took the subway to get there, got lost. And in our getting lost, we finally figured out how to get around on the subway. Yo, huge shout out to Apple Maps. If you're walking in New York and you need to figure out these subways, man, look, good luck. Get lost first and then you find your way. So fast forward, 6 train back to Soho, and then we finally get in our rooms and we can actually take a breather. This is evening time. We only have a couple hours before our event. Guess what? Cat nap. We had to catch some sleep really quick before getting to our event. We were worn out. 8 hours of travel on top of like 7 hours of just running in New York streets and subways. What's next? Wake up, hit the Samsung event. I think it was from like 9 until midnight. Actually run a little bit over, they was like trying to get us out of there. Anyways, huge shout out to Samsung. Had fun. Happy Galaxy Day to you guys. That was really dope. Met a lot of people, hung with a lot of other great creators, had a blast. Now after the Samsung event, we were running around hanging out late night with Terry Warfield and Bounty Tank. That's his buddy that brought with him. Yo, super dope dude, has a super dope channel, go check it out. I wanna say like 4 in the morning, we were trying to get food. We went to sleep hungry. Okay, wake up in the morning, we got plans. We're supposed to be meeting up with a couple other creative friends as well as Paul. Paul is one of the co-owners of 368. So we get to 368. A couple things are a little bit rough in the beginning. Dan Mace has 368 all locked up. He's in the front running some crazy super secret society project. Me, CKid, Terry Warfield, Bounty Tank, and Justin all roll over to Roxy's, where we eventually see Paul. Finally met him. Yo, shout out to Paul. Paul Leys is a super dope dude. Roberto Blake meets us there. Yo, huge shout out to Roberto Blake as well. I'm pretty sure all of you know him. So we're all hanging out at the Roxy's, finish some food, and then we head on over to 368. So I finally make it to 368. And I think from this point on, I'm just gonna let the actual natural vlog go on so you can see what we did. But basically all we did was create for hours and hours and hours. Back in the day, this is where the Casey Neistat podcast, him and Candace, this is where it used to go down, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, got the best microphones, SM7Bs, SM7Bs. Hey, keep putting Terry in his place.